Hello everybody, bit of a different video today. We're going on a road trip, going to see my friend Mike May, who lives in the Hood Canal, to deliver some special cargo. Now I just came across a Sailor Sea from Canada into Port Angeles on the MV Coho. That's a passenger ship dating back to 1959 and still going strong with 4 round trips per day. So let me show you what I'm delivering to Mike May here in the back of the E-Type. It's this door panel that belongs to one of his original sage-colored alloy XK120s, I believe car number 88. So let's get down to Mike's and deliver this door panel. Okay, so we are cruising through the very tip of the Pacific Northwest here in the United States. This is Port Angeles, city of about 20,000, and we are going to go down US 101. I think it's the North Arm, next to the Puget Sound. I think it should be really tremendous views. Looking forward to this, about an hour and a half drive, and we'll go see what Mike's doing. So I'm going to talk about my rear end. Real successful rebuild on the rear end. I absolutely adore the 288 ratio. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Let's go on to third. Go on the highway. So let's give her a little bump. Woo! And it's so wonderful to be able to use the gearbox in that manner on the highway. If I didn't have the 288, I'd just be stuck in fourth. So yeah, really flexible. I really do enjoy the 288:1 ratio. I'm not sure it's so available. I got a vintage unit from a supplier in Vancouver. I do think Dennis Walsh, however, do make it, and I truly do think it's the best thing to do to an E-Type, put a 288 into it versus a 5-speed. The car has so much torque, it really doesn't make much difference in first gear. So yeah, 288, big thumbs up for me. There we are, the Olympic National Forest. Open road, this is pretty unbelievable. Let's open it up. Woo! We're going. So I guess now's a good time, more than ever, to really talk about Mike May, how I met him. So I was responsible in assisting the sale of XK120 Alloy number 53. The minute I started posting, I think it was a video, Mike May came up instantly. He had to come see it. He was a super gracious guy with his knowledge. And of course, the history, he started XK's Unlimited, I think back in the 70s, a long time ago. That's a company that was owned by Jason Lynn. Jason Lynn bought it from Mike May, and now it's been incorporated into Moss Motors. So I really think we're going to get into a lot of great stories, and of course see the wonderful cars of Michael May. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. But yeah, wow, look at the Olympic National Forest here, everybody. Amazing, amazing sights. This is just a dream drive. Look at this. We're at Mike May's. Oh, look at those XKs in there. So what are we looking at, Mike?
088.
This is 088 XK120 Alloy in bare aluminum. What a beautiful thing this is. Now this is the car that the door panel belonged to, is that right?
Correct.
In the green color there. And I had that panel because you loaned it to the owner of 53 to make his panels. So there it is, old and new. You can see the beautifully trimmed result there and what you started with. Look at that. And this is slightly different than maybe the later production steel cars.
Yeah, different position of the pocket.
I see.
Nothing difference in the barrel here.
Nothing beats having an original to work with rather than just relying on photos, you know?
Yeah.
So, car number 88, do you know any of the history or?
Yeah, a little bit. Car was a Washington Portland car.
Yeah.
And sat outside for years. Got hit on the right side and got put away. Stored badly. Wood all rotted. I mean, it was kind of a basket case.
So it's been a project for you.
Oh yeah, it's been a 10-year project.
And this glorious metallic blue car is also an alloy, is that right?
Yeah, this is 110.
That's number 110. It looks like Concours restoration to me.
I don't know about that, but it's a pretty nice car. I'll give it that.
Yeah, wow. With the two-tone interior in there?
Yeah, called
Duotone. Yeah.
One thing about these cars that is quite unique when they're restored nice is how they close and what they sound like.
The door shut and fit.
You get them, they wear out, and to make them sound like that.
Yeah, and you look at the aluminum one there, the gaps are really nice.
Yeah, the same door panel as that other car.
Right, same door panel. And a lot of early features, so unique features to these cars. For instance, no signals.
Yeah.
So there's no provision to change the signals. These cars just have brake lights and running lights. Early dashboard with this really interesting headlight switch. Owl's eye cigar lighter, we'll get into that. We're gonna geek out on a whole bunch of parts. But yeah, these cars are wonderful. Well done, Mike. Early pillars here for the windshield. Later cars, these are adjustable. There are so many little bits that we're going to learn today from Mike about how these cars were assembled and how they're different from the later production cars. And if you don't have these window pillars, you're stuck making them, right? So, we're going to have a look at the engine. Look at that. Almost need a light. So, sneak into the chassis tag here. Look at that. There it is, 110. That looks like the original one.
It is.
It is. Isn't that nice? Wow. And a really early William Mills head on there, studless. You can see the number in here maybe. Does it have its A number?
No, this is not the original
It's
motor
not?
in this car.
Oh, okay,
this
yeah.
is out of an early steel car.
It has the really early carbs on there.
The carbs are correct.
Yeah.
Intake manifold's not correct. This is
Oh, okay.
This one up here is
Yeah.
the right
Yeah.
intake
Okay.
manifold for it.
Oh, I see. I wouldn't have noticed.
Nobody would know.
Yeah.
Well, I'll show you what the difference is in a minute.
That looks like a beautiful original radiator there.
Yeah.
You know, oh, you use that for a prop rod?
Yeah.
That radiator looks really nice. Wow. And so this car in the interior, you can see it's black now. I know this from the XK120 I'm doing. That's because it's a Foles Hill car. And a Foles Hill car.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And they only painted the outer body color on the outer panels because it was so expensive and such a process.
Such difficulty, yeah, and getting in and doing it all the way they built them.
So yeah, I'm really excited to deep dive into these two cars. But you do have some other stuff right in the workshop, right over here we can have a look at. Everywhere you look here, there's interesting stuff, people.
Well, that was the car I was telling you about. That a doctor in back on the East Coast has been winning all the car shows.
Wow, look at this workshop. Wonderful. Lots of space and light. Look at that. Holy. So, you're working on some side screens here.
Yeah.
Now, when I first met you, we were looking at the parts hoard that came with number 53, and you were after side screens.
Yeah. I had to make them. That's them.
That's them. So, this is a side screen that you've since made.
Yeah.
that's specific to the alloy cars.
Yeah. And
Very well done.
That's for this car.
Yeah. So yeah, again, as I said, when you don't have the pieces, the specific pieces for an alloy car, you just got to start making them. That's what Michael's doing here with these side screens. It's the attention to detail like this that really completes the cars.
And this is the one for the other car for
Oh,
088.
okay. Right on.
So
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Had to make a pair for each because
Yeah.
you just can't find them anymore.
Right, yeah.
Or,
Tons of hardware here, and yet you have in these bins. That's pretty impressive. What are you digging out there?
I was going to show you what the original windshield posts look like we were just talking about.
Yeah, oh right, I was pointing those out. Look at these. 088.
That's the originals off that car.
Originals. Wow.
Here's
Right, okay, so there you go. So you can see their production car here has like this, a fastening system to adjust where that hook is.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's permanently fixed, and I guess it became a problem with loose headers, soft top headers. So you remade these?
Yeah.
Wow. That's not a simple piece to remake.
No, the problem is shrinkage all the time.
Yeah.
So you have to, the patterns have to be a little bit bigger.
Wow. It's neat to see the comparison here side by side. Almost want to take a picture of this. Oh, and there's some.
It's the ones that
Right, yeah,
That
right.
one's got it on still.
Yeah,
right?
see, yeah, you can see the adjustment here for this hook. This is a later XK, and that's an alloy. And look at all that hardware. That looks pretty nice to have too. All those little screws, those set screws.
Well, those go with
That's a wonderful package.
go with this stuff.
Yeah, all to put together to surround. Yeah, but when you need one of these screws, man, you can get stuck pretty quickly.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, holy.
Although they do reproduce the actual.
The brackets, yeah,
You
those
can't-
are pretty simple.
You can't. The early style, even of those, is different. See, that's got a screw in it.
Oh, hold on, it's focusing. Yeah.
And but
Oh, look at that. Yeah. And so there's a thread in there, a bigger thread.
no.
Oh, it's a riv nut.
No, I'll show you that.
It's a riv nut in
The
there?
early ones.
Oh, okay.
See, there's no screw.
Oh, look at that.
So that when this goes inside here, and this is an early one again, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. What's the word when it tapers in? Well, you can see the difference. This has got a early and late.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
So when that's early, it's got this that goes in there,
Yeah.
no screw, and when it's a later one,
It has this one here has the thread.
yeah, that goes in there, and now
Yeah.
you put
Oh,
a,
I see.
put a screw in it,
Oh, I
and
see.
it holds the windshield
Interesting.
together.
So that's another difference between early and
yeah,
late. And this is the central part of the
Yeah.
windshield. This goes in between the two pieces of glass.
It's on there.
Yeah. Oh, it goes at the top?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the top. I thought it was the base.
No.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah. So that's.
So these are extras you have?
Yeah,
Just
this is-
extra hardware?
yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. And this is something I think you were looking for.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
That's an original one, but.
Yeah. Look at that with the blade on there. You can't even get these refills anymore.
No, but you can get old blades, I think.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll have to do a deal.
Yeah. Maybe I don't have blades. Or they're somewhere else.
It's a good box. So you have still a lot of XK120 spares I'm seeing here.
Yeah, and I'm giving them away.
I like this. I can't believe you remade this. It wasn't. This wasn't
I
good enough.
tried to have it chromed.
Yeah.
And pot metal. Every time they chromed it, you came out with more
Okay.
damage. I guess moisture actually gets into the the pot metal. After,
Really? Yeah, it looks kind of corroded inside.
What happens here? This
Oh,
kind of
look at that.
corrosion.
Yeah.
Actually gets into it,
Yeah.
and even when they polish it out, it comes back. So this they tried, and
You just had it remade.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, kind of a pain. But
And then you're working on a dashboard. This is just to complete it for sale, right?
yeah, just for me to do something, just to keep me out of trouble.
So this will be an early steel-bodied or dashboard.
This is a. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. Show you
See, the early headlight switch is built right into the base of the dashboard. There's no converting from one to the other without a lot of fabrication. This is what I'm really after for our restoration. Hopefully I can do a deal and get one of these off of you. The chrome cigar lighter. We need one of these for the XK120 coupe. Early one here. Oh, you got, oh, look at the spares here. Oh yeah, look at that.
So when you look at that, see this has got the two.
Yeah.
But the panel is still the same.
Yeah. Oh, it's a different type of socket right there.
So this socket is here.
Yeah. So they changed it all around during production.
Yeah, and you could use those, but this is a little bit later when they started turn signals.
Oh, I see. So this is with the no signals don't have the sockets.
See, there's no sockets put on there, but it's the same panel.
It's the same panel, right? So I mean, if you want to, you could probably convert it with a little bit of time and effort. I see, but that's a difference that's
and
between
they did
the
something
two.
weird here for the lighter. I mean, for the panel light. See how they cut it away?
Yeah, yeah. Look at that, just like hacked into it.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Really
So this is for 110 over there? This is the original from 110?
I'm not sure about that anymore.
Oh, okay.
Over the years,
all right, okay.
I
But there's an early dashboard, early alloy, later with signals. Interesting. That's a really neat observation. It just goes to show when you start working on these things and you have these parts in hand, that's when you really start learning.
So this is the later style.
Wow, look how many you have. This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow. What else you hiding in there? Holy moly.
A little bit of original wiring.
Yeah, wow. Very, very interesting. I like to geek out on these kind of details. Can you show us a bit of your hardware? Would that be okay?
Be my guest.
So what are we looking at here? A lifetime collection of bolts and hardware? And
all kinds of stuff.
Studs.
Like you. I keep them.
Yeah, wonderful.
Originals.
The old originals. Plate them up.
Yeah.
5/16 bolts. Wow, look at that in there, everybody. Amazing, Mike. Amazing collection. Just ready to go, ready to make a really, really accurate restoration.
Yeah.
1/4 inch, that's hard to find. Look at the 1/4 inch piece. Everybody, wow. Oh my, oh my. I am in love with this kind of stuff. Good job. I'm really impressed.
There's more.
Yeah, wow. And then we got, look at this. Autos, you got auto hardware. That's really impressive. Wow, look at those. Bees. Wow, you're just ready to restore an XK like in a heartbeat, aren't you?
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, something we were talking about. What are those Audi nuts?
Oh, Audi nuts, right. Yes, we were having a discussion about those used in C-types and early XKs.
I forget what those are.
If you can show me a handful of Audi nuts, I'd really be impressed.
Well, they're here somewhere.
Do you have them?
Yeah.
Not labeled.
Small washer, medium washer, clevis springs. Why can't I see them?
I don't know. XK rubber. Ooh, I'm interested in that kind of stuff. Oh, look at that. So there's the original PiIllar rubber for an alloy. Look at that. Man, this is just like a kid in a candy store here.
Oh, there's your.
Oh, wow.
They're mixed.
I think that's the world's largest supply of Audi nuts. I've never seen so many in my life. Wow. So this is a really early style of lock nut used in the 50s. And if you want to do an exacting restoration, you're going to have to find some of these like Mike has here or make them. I can imagine making that because if you took a nut and, I don't know, it'd be tough. But,
I think you can still buy them.
No, you can't buy these.
You can't?
No way.
Oh.
If you can, please let me know. I'd like to buy some. Very, very cool. Wow, that's really impressive. Good job, you found them. Lock nuts, lock nuts. That's it, that's it.
Yeah. And where else?
Oh yeah, so these are interesting. These are wind deflector shields you're working on?
Aftermarket.
Aftermarket.
Yeah.
These hinges must be pretty rare.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, you're working on switch gear and figuring out what you have?
Yeah, just...
I love seeing the old boxes like this. New old stock boxes from like 70 years ago. It's still in the box.
About, yeah.
That's pretty, that's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just showing Mike under the bay here. That is the junk E-Type engine. You saw how glorious it performed. Just showing him the tourist trophy exhaust down there that Moss Miller's developed after they bought his old company. The new Girling shock absorbers and the 4-pot brakes. It's been a really nice package. I'm really loving it. I'm a detail freak though. I love original details like these mouse here, battery hold downs. But there's a little bit of stray here. Like I really want to do the wiring, so I want to get a engine bay, alternator wiring. I'd like to redo that. The piece of foam is from a Series 2, so that provides extra cooling. Has the Cool Cat fan in there. It's running what's it called? Evans coolant.
What year is this? 67?
67, yeah. And this is a Series 2 cylinder head. That's why it's unnumbered right there.
Yeah.
And this is my like kind of signature hue of gold in the valley there. But it's pretty beat up. The hood in there, it's all kind of rattly and loose. You can see foam up in there where it doesn't belong.
Oh, yeah,
so it does rattle and roll when you're going down the road, that's for sure.
Yeah, these take a lot of time to get nice.
Yeah, I should really remove all those and reapply them to the shroud.
Adhesive, yeah.
One thing at a time though, I just did the rear end. So yeah, and everybody, I'm really happy with that 288 on that road. Getting the new suspension in here. Still looking pretty clean in there. And of course got the Girling shock absorbers in there as well. There's that tourist trophy exhaust. It has the most glorious note at 2700. We'll have to go for a drive, Mike. You got some tools, Mike?
Yeah. Oh, even there's an auto switch.
Early auto switch. Wow, look at all these tools.
Yeah.
And pumps. I'm looking for a pump for the 120, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, roll.
That'd be pretty much the same.
Is that E-Type?
That's the same as your E-Type.
That's an E-Type roll, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like.
That's a late model E-Type roll. I'll be interested in that.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. And, oh yeah, look at that. Look at all those hose clamps. I know you're a geek when you have old vintage hose clamps plated up.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. Oh, and the pump's in there. You know, we need one of those for our 120 project.
I told you, I've just got one coming from England, the right length, because they're shorter for the alloy car.
You'll have to have a look at that, yeah. So just spare tools here.
Yeah.
Wow, look at all those spanners. Oh my God. Oh, with black oxide, Snail brand.
Oh, don't get old.
There's a lot of talk about which is correct, but I think there was a lot of mixing and matching from the factory.
Yeah.
EW. Wow.
Yeah.
Great collection, I love it. So another bag of spanners, all the later style. That would be like on the E-Type there. Wow, look at them all.
Yeah.
What's that? Hold on, what's this one?
I don't know. It's been finished some...
Eagle. Wow, that's cool. It's been chromed.
Yeah, black chrome.
It's like a modern British spanner, basically.
Yeah.
That's cool looking though. I love the finish on that. What a neat piece.
I think these are the early Snail ones.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's looking for these ones.
They like the Snail ones. So let's see what you mean. What do you mean by Snail here? There, maybe on the other side. There it is. So snail brand. You can see the little logo of a snail there. Pretty sought after spanners, really. But we'll get a chance maybe to go through the toolkits you have that are in the car, right? Yeah. Nice collection, Mike. Nice. Nicely done. Okay, another bag here.
This is the original style of spark plug
Cap.
cap.
Yeah.
Early cars didn't have any. They were just
attached with a fitting.
And then, I don't know if I have any later ones. But most of the ones you see have got a label there on them, a red label.
Yeah.
These are reproductions.
Yeah. So this is for an early or just any XK?
Any XK, yeah.
I see.
That's all they had. They didn't have that red ring around them.
I see.
And I think this was Bill Tracy's, if I remember rightly, reproduction. It's slightly different because it didn't have a screw. The original screwed into the end of the wire.
That's probably more positive the way that's made. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you can screw right into a copper wire with that.
Yeah, that's true.
So
you got an original set here.
Yeah.
One. Do you have an original set? Oh, you.
I don't
Looks
know.
like you
There's more
do.
somewhere else.
Is there?
Yeah.
Holy moly, Mike. Awesome. Caught it.
Yeah.
Look at all the locks there. Wow. I love my red boxes.
Oh, tongue saw. You were asking about
Oh, a
that?
tongue saw flasher. Yeah, so
I think there's one in a box. Might not be in this box, but
yeah, there's a lot of new old stock tongue saw on eBay available.
yeah, because they're people have found out that these are more auto switches, that they used them on American cars a lot.
Yeah. So it's like
they've been coming out of the woodwork.
yeah. So the story goes that they ran out of flasher units in England and shipped the cars over to America without a flasher, and so on a North American delivery car, a tongue sole American-made flasher is actually original OEM fitment, which is kind of crazy because the dealers, whatever they had access to, kind of went in the car, which must have been variable to some degree, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess I don't know whether there was other manufacturers at that point. So.
Cranks, some heavy metal there.
Yeah.
Boat anchors.
Oh yeah, kind of. Except this one. This is an early one with
Yeah.
see the number of
Oh, right.
Volvos?
Yeah, I've never seen an early one like this. And of course, these were the ones that have the aggressive scroll there. They didn't even have a rope seal, did they?
No.
Yeah, so that's 3 very, very early crankshafts. But yeah, the one with the only a few holes for the flywheel, that's really insane. So what they did was they just added more and made it compatible with the later cars. Sorry, this tripod's in the way, but you can see that's the pattern we normally see on everything up to E-Type all the way through. And I guess they had a few flywheels fall off and that was it. Those bolts are really holding on, eh?
Yeah.
That's really neat to see. And also another thing to note here is actually the sludge plugs are different as well. Look at that. I've never ever seen them like this. I've seen them like this quite a bit with the small plug, but I've never seen the Welsh type plug like that, the large style.
They're a pain to get out and you can't buy them, so you have to make them afterwards.
Yeah, that's the earliest XK crankshaft I've ever seen. Like in the nude. Yeah. Wow, very neat. Thanks for showing us these, Mike. Wow, that's really neat. I'm in heaven here. This is really amazing. All right, we're finding early generators here. And the early style has a tinned field case. And so we're gonna see what Mike has here. Okay, so there's a field case that's just been plated maybe?
Yeah.
It's an empty case.
Yeah.
Core for a rebuild. And now, my friend Godfrey Miller sent one of these out for metallurgy, and he found out that this was originally tinned. That's where this finish is.
I believe that's what this was.
Yeah. And you can see this machining on it in a lathe, sort of, how it was cut. Now you have one fully rebuilt here. Oh, you hit the cat, that's fine. And looking absolutely splendid. Isn't that a thing of beauty? New brushes, maybe?
Yeah, I think looking at the armature, it looks like it's...
Yeah, that looks all rebuilt in there.
Yeah.
So that's ready to go on. Now, number 88, there's missing its original generator. So I propose we put this on right now. We do some installation. Could do some wrenching. There's the little cover. And well, that's interesting how it's double.
That's two.
Oh, there's two of them in there. I see. Oh, and that's for this.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It should be the weird.
Oh, and the rivets. You got those rivets have to be set in.
Yeah, for that case.
Yeah, this is for that case. Yeah.
And those are the weird little rivets.
Yeah. I ended up putting the originals back in and just epoxying it all, but.
Oh, really?
No, we did.
If you put them in right, you don't need to, because
they're friction fit.
Yeah, they're friction fit.
Yeah.
It looks like one is missing already. I thought I had them all.
Okay, well, maybe later on we can get this in the car. That'll be a fun little project.
Maybe.
And there's again the Phillips fastener number 6 or 7 on an XK. All right, time to get our hands dirty. Looking under the hood here of chassis 88. See a beautiful presentation here. Now, what Mike has fitted is a later style generator from 55, so that's probably from a later XK120. So the properly restored tinned unit, so I should make a lot of difference for the appeal of this engine bay and add a lot more authenticity to the car. So first thing you gotta do is disconnect the power. You did? Yep. Okay, so power's disconnected. Gonna have to get maybe move this tube out of the way. So there's a breather tube we can see here that runs down. That might have to get tucked out of the way. Disconnect it from the harness. Just get a couple 1/2-inch bolts and we'll get this thing out. Right, breather tubes out of the way. Nice. Yeah, those bolts for that generator are way down there. Pretty hard to get to.
It's going to be hard to get that fan belt off.
Yeah, it's not going to come easy.
No, it's way up against the block and it's really tight.
So what I do is I take it and I kind of pivot it and push it in. You know what I mean?
But I got to take the bolt out first.
Oh, the bolt isn't out?
No.
Oh, you got to get that bolt out.
Yeah.
God, it seems like such a simple thing, you know, take a generator in and out, but... Oh yeah, there you go. Woohoo, it's out! All right, let's compare it to what we have here on the bench. So, yeah. Is it the same?
Should be.
Yeah, okay, it's like that. Okay, yeah. So what we're gonna want to do here is put the band on in the same position so we don't screw ourselves over, right?
Yeah.
We can change the pulley over, and we can put this beautiful unit in the car. Is it the original one to the car?
I don't know.
Yeah. So we got a Whitworth nut on there. Wonderful. Here we go. Things are happening. Is it loose on the shaft?
Yeah.
Nice job. Well done. Oh, good catch. There it is. So you can see the key on there and the spacer in there. The spacer's already here on this one, so...
All we need is the key. Let's leave that one alone and got a spare couple of keys.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Great. Get it a little more centered. Yeah. That looks really good.
Yeah, I think so.
Nicely done. Okay, we've got a marriage going on here. Yeah, got the bolts underneath all installed, just getting it buttoned up now. It's a pretty tight fit in there. Looks gorgeous.
How the hell do you get to that?
It's pretty tight in there, isn't it?
Yeah, my hand is backward.
Okay, we're fully installed. Got the main halt lead attached there, and the field wire attached. And all the 3 bolts are cinched down. So now we can start the car and see if we get a charge, and if not, maybe polarize it. Is this okay, this prop rod? Yeah, I guess so, eh? That's why I like using this.
Yeah, I don't like using that. It tweaks the...
Nice. Oh, that's really rich. You have a leak here at this Banjo fitting. Has these fiber washers. They just go hard, and I'm not a big fan of them. There are aluminum washers available, and that's what I usually try to fit in this scenario to avoid this. But cinch it down and see if it stops the leak. Oh, you got a bit of tightness. Moved it a bit, didn't you? You know, there's aluminum versions of those fiber washers available. Let's see here. Still dripping.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to maybe come out.
Yeah, we'll take it off and put new washers in.
Yeah. I've heard that actually there's a technique to oil soak them.
Really?
Yeah, to make them more soft before they get attached. But I don't know. I'm an aluminum washer guy, so. But those fiber washers are tricky. All right, fixed the slight fuel leak at that Banjo. Got a wonderful idle here. And the proof is in the pudding. We can check the gauge here. And when it first started up, it was running about a 14. So we're looking good. I think it's charging good.
Some alpha stuff.
We're just digging through boxes here. I'm curious to see what he has hidden away. Lights. Oh my God, look at this. Wow. Look at that, beautiful. Is that a 700?
I don't know. It's a late model. It's too late for XK.
Oh yeah, I love stuff like this. Look at all the hardware for the headlights. That's for the 7.7 inch. What do you call them?
No, this is for all of them use these.
Oh really?
Yeah. And this is the lower one for the lower rim.
Tri-bars, that's the word I was looking for. Tri-bar headlight hardware there.
I think these are tri-bar.
Yeah, the 7.7 inch ones.
Yeah. Quite different.
Yeah, it really gives the car a different look when you have the 7.7 inch headlights versus the 7s that they normally came with. Trying to track down all this hardware, I just did it for the car we're putting together. It takes a long time to find the right stuff.
No,
get those spring. Not here. I wasn't looking in the right place apparently.
Yeah.
Amazing lifetime collection of lights. Old original ones here. This is really something else. Your XK spares are really through the roof, Mike. It's really impressive. Got enough bulbs?
It's an old seal beam. Yeah,
oh yeah, an old seal beam, right? Yeah, wonderful. Yeah.
More 770s.
Yeah, 770s. Yeah, that's what they were.
Some of these are repros.
Yeah, I bought 2 repros for the car we put together.
Because it's horrible.
Well, it's so hard to find good originals with good silvering, right? That's the trouble.
You send them to England, they resilver.
Is that what that is?
Probably. I don't remember.
It looks old, doesn't it? So the reflector in behind here was silvered, and you can flip it over here, and it doesn't hold up very well. even old vintage ones. And it has a totally different look from the modern, let's say, chromed equivalent, right?
Mm-hmm.
But from 5 feet, still looks all the money, doesn't it? Either it's a repro or not.
Yeah.
Impressive, impressive. Well sorted too, so you have all the headlights and all the hardware to fix it right here. Impressive.
Talking about was a problem. Might be in here.
Going to the next box. Oh, look at the original cloth-wrapped hoses. That's what they should be like. Of course, you can't buy them like this anymore.
You can't?
No. Well, maybe you can. Or you could, but look at that one. Wow. That's like what I can get now.
Yeah, that's 120, but you can still get that material is called stockinette. You can still get those with
really
stockinette on.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, it's available.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Well, look at all the brackets in here. Holy moly!
Oh my God! Customer looking for that stuff.
What's all that? Trunk
Oh, that's
closing.
That's trunk.
Oh yeah, for the prop rods
yeah,
and.
This is hood.
Panel closing hardware, yeah.
Good stuff. Okay, so now I know where this one is.
Yeah, it's always good to kind of refresh and have a look at what you got, right? To know where things are, yeah. Otherwise, it just gets forgotten.
I had to give a guy a pair of these the other day. These are the door locks for the
okay.
for the Roadster.
Yeah, interesting.
Mechanism.
Lots of little closing panels.
Yeah, this is stuff people never know because they corroded away and they fell off. These are closing panels behind the.
Is that a drop head part?
No.
No?
No, it goes.
Where does that go? See, I'm not even familiar with that.
Well, it goes on that side, but
right.
it goes on the steel car.
Yeah.
And then that actually riveted inside the car.
I see. And then it would be covered in fabric, or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
These. No, you can't.
Okay.
You can't see them.
Interesting.
Here.
Yeah, I had no idea what that was.
Yeah.
But when you need it, you certainly need it, don't you?
Is, right? If you're working on a 120, you need one of those.
Okay, so is this going in front of the radiator?
Nope.
No?
I think handbrake.
Oh, it's it's where it goes through the tunnel finisher? I don't know.
Yeah,
Through the tunnel. Oh, that's where that goes. Interesting.
This is covered in Rexine.
Yeah.
And then the actual gator itself has got split rivets holding it to this.
Interesting.
And then it's screwed to the floor.
Yeah. Interesting.
So that goes in there.
So is that what is this? Looks like it was a pattern.
Yeah, there's an original somewhere, but that was one.
Now you showed me something I didn't even know I needed, but I'm not surprised. I need a reference for the closing panel that goes in front of the radiator. Oh, look at that. There it is. There it is. It looks.
No, this is another reproduction, but it's the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's a little different in profile too.
Yes, size. Yeah. I think one is steel and one's aluminum.
Oh, I see.
Rightly.
Production differences.
Yeah.
Is that the closing panel for the front of the radiator?
No, that goes underneath the transmission mount. It's to keep the oil off the transmission mount. So this goes.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. We're learning here, people.
Underneath there, where the mount is on there. So that goes there between the transmission and the mounts to keep them, I guess, to keep the oil off. Although I don't know.
Do you have? Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Thanks for sharing that knowledge. Do you have a closing panel for the front of the radiator? Because I'm missing it. I don't even know what it looks like.
Are you talking about one there?
I guess
or
it's
that one down there?
That one down there.
Oh yeah, there's.
Let me have a look. So this might not be the same as the later cars, right? That one.
It's identical. Because these cars never had it. I put that one on.
Oh, okay. So that's what I need to fabricate or get a pattern of. Might you have one?
I think so. Yeah, there's one.
Oh, look at that.
Take it home.
Nice, thank you. Look at that. Perfect. Now I have all 3 closing panels for the radiator. Thanks, Mike. That's wonderful.
You've got the side ones, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Here's an original.
Oh, that's an original, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's what happens is that people, this seizes up and they have problems with it.
Yeah, with the tap, and you can't,
Yeah.
you don't have a lot of access to work on that
Yeah.
tap.
Yeah.
And instead of just taking that panel off with those 3 screws, they mess it all up. Isn't that
That's
something?
but those screws are into whatever thickness the chassis is, and
All
you can't
right,
get
all
the
right. They
center
get
bitch
corroded
out
in.
of the
Right,
torque.
yeah, look at that. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Mike. That's wonderful.
No, the other ones I was at, oh, that's the one for the trunk. The one that's the, is the early or the late? Yeah, I think this is early. The later one has a step in it, and it goes on the other side. I might have one of those too.
Okay.
That's
For the trunk.
That's for a steel. Yeah, on the plywood panels.
Oh, that's a plywood panel piece.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's a great box.
These ones are fine.
Yeah, that's a radiator closing panel.
Yeah, you have those?
I did order some new ones. Yeah, and so on a steel body car, they go right in here.
That's it,
Yeah, I did get some of those. I bought them from Moss Motors, probably a legacy product of your old company.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, definitely.
This is exhaust mount.
Exhaust mount.
Yeah.
I don't recognize that. Oh, I see. So the rubber buffer goes in here,
Goes
I
in
think?
there,
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Fuel filler door. Yeah, great box. Great box. It's just perfect for reference, you know?
Oh, yeah. That's why I keep a lot of this shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Original screen. Yeah. Exhaust. Yeah.
Her fender stays.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, well, thank you. That was a real gold find there. I had no idea what this even looked like. So wonderful. Thank you. Thanks, Mike. Okay, I have a skill testing question for you, Mike. I got to put the door handles on the 120 fixed head, and I don't have any of the. I need the 4 screws that attach the handle to the body. Would you have something like that?
Wood screws.
The handle is scunching to the body.
They're wood screws and they're chrome.
Oh yeah? Here we go. Skill testing question.
Yeah,
We're digging.
Where to
Oh, look at that emblem. Oh my God. Look at that, everybody.
I just had wood screws out yesterday. Oh.
Wow.
Look at that.
I am in love with this. Look at that. So that's porcelain in there. That's beautiful. This should be like on your mantle or somewhere, you know? It's just so nice. Are they... oh, I love this drawer here. Look at that. These are... Look how many T-nuts you have. Where'd you get all these T-nuts?
I've taken seats apart.
Oh my God. I need to get some T-nuts from you, man.
Well, you can buy them, but they come
coarse.
Come coarse.
Yeah. I don't want. I want. You know, I'm not interested in coarse. These are nice too. The cloisonné badges.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
That's a beautiful original. Oh my God, I'm so into this collection right here. While you're looking for your.
Well, I was looking for that piece with it's a little clip and. Strange part that holds the parcel shelf. You said you were having trouble finding.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Are these wood or look at all these knobs?
That's the original. I think it's plastic.
It's plastic.
Yeah.
I need one. I need to get one from you. I need one so bad.
You got it.
Nice. You're the man. Let me have a look at what you got here. I can't believe how many you have.
See, these are reproductions.
Oh, those are prop rod hardware?
Yeah. There's an original.
Oh, so let's see. What is that finish then? What is that?
It's chrome, I think.
It looks like a machine chrome though.
Yeah,
like, you know, it's not been polished. And
And this is what they're selling as a Reaper.
Oh, okay, yeah. You know, it's better than nothing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, but you can definitely see the difference between the
And
quality
it's
of an
cheesy, you know. This,
yeah, right,
you know,
yeah,
when you try
yeah.
and pull that one.
Yeah. So now I have to decide between these knobs here. Oh man, look at that one. It has like a, this one's baked. It's between these two. What do you think?
I don't care.
They're both wonderful.
No more in here? I should get a different pair of glasses.
Okay, sold. I'll buy that one from you. What else we got in here? Oh, I see.
Oh.
There's some machine screws there. Oh, there's some clips.
God, now I dropped that.
Here, I can get it for you. There it is.
I think I want that for this car.
Oh, yeah?
Has it got two there? Oh no, it's already got them. Okay.
There they are,
Must have found
yeah.
them. Yeah, these are really hard to come by, these little ones. The other ones aren't. All the others, Terry still makes them, but
Yeah.
I haven't been able to get that little one. I guess I found them somewhere. Didn't remember.
Those little clips are hard to come by. Okay. Oh, these are really interesting clips.
Those are called.
I can't remember. I never remember. Look at your fuel line clips. My God, so much. Floorboard hardware.
Yeah.
Likely BSF.
No, I think they're American.
They're American fine.
Yeah, the same as these.
Yeah. Wow. Shim stock. Zeus fasteners.
Yeah.
Look at that. Huh. An original. Wow. I love seeing stuff like this. Look at that. There's an original right there.
Mm-hmm.
So it should go down and turn once and it would kind of clip in,
Yeah,
right?
it goes into one of these.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see. Yeah. So for things like the dipstick cover for the transmission, battery box possibly?
Yeah, later ones on the battery
on the
box.
battery
These
box.
early cars, they had nuts.
Oh, okay.
That's something I haven't been able to find. BSW nuts.
BSW from BA Bolts guy.
No,
Bolts?
wing nuts.
Oh, wing nuts. Oh, yeah. Whew. That's a tall order.
Yeah, I know.
That's a tall order, Mike. Okay, let's put this back where it came from. Hey, there's an E-type part.
You want that?
Yeah, maybe. Can we have a look at these decals?
No, these are EType ones here.
Yeah. Can we have a look at these decals? Okay, so
Decals. We
love-
call them decals.
decals. So is this the right one for the air filter
No.
on?
Not on a 120, 140. They're round.
They're round. Interesting.
There's one, I think. Yeah. The reproductions are pretty close, but they're not quite right.
Is that an original?
No, it's a reproduction.
It's a reproduction?
But that's what they're. That's,
Okay, I
this-
want to buy this off you.
That's probably E-type. Mission.
Oh no, that's TR6, I think,
No,
isn't
it's
it?
V12 E-type.
Oh, V12 E-type. I'm not totally familiar.
And that, I think that came on the later coil.
Oh, coil, yeah. Harness. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Oil filter.
Yeah.
Adapter.
And this was on the wiring in different places.
Yeah, it's strapped around the wiring. I see a lot of that.
Yeah.
What's that? I love decals. Conies, yeah, the Coney make good shocks. They're made in the Netherlands.
And this is the ones that go on the washer bottle.
Yeah. Nice to have those. Holy moly! Look at that, originals, everybody. Oh man!
And that one goes on the solvent. Those two are the same. You know.
Another original.
There's a whole
Amazing.
bunch of those.
Oh, I gotta steal one of these from you then.
I have two. They're small.
The originals. Amazing. Dunlop Road Speed. What is that?
Oh, we were having tires ground and then putting the the decal on them.
Okay.
And just put that with that.
Oh, I love those. These original decals. Where are you going to find that? That's an E-type part, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it's for whatever reason they isolated the connection from the fuel pump to the car in a little box, and that is that covers that little box.
Just
What? Owners Club? That's a cool piece. Look, it's really old too. Really impressive.
sports coil.
Oh, look at that. Reproduction. I don't ever think I've seen a coil type L.
There's one in here, I think.
Oh yeah?
It's in somewhere.
Oh my. There you go. I actually own one of these.
Oh, really?
And so that's a Lucas sports coil with a heat sink that they made around them. And these were sold in the aftermarket for racing. And so Austin Healey 100S, Morgan race cars. I've even heard that early GT40s use these. And that is a stunning piece. Like this is, you show this to the Healey guys and they're like, where'd you get it?
Okay.
Oh, we'll buy it at any price.
Well, sell it.
Well, it's for sale. Reach out to
Everything's for
Mike
sale.
May if you want to buy this sports coil. Well, I'll buy it. I don't know why I need two of them, but that would be that's a really rare. That's the second one I've seen in my life. Wow, what a piece! Holy moly,
What
Mike!
years that go to?
That's a like a late E-type, right?
Probably a V12 because I had
Yeah.
a V12.
Oh,
not
okay,
too
yeah,
long ago.
V12, right? Yeah. Lucas. Okay, I'm gonna add these to my pile. These. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
I want to buy this stuff from you. There's only so many times in my life I'm going to be able to buy stuff like that. Okay, we got really sidetracked looking for door handle screws. And this is looking really promising, Mike. Oh, so it's something like that, like a wood?
Oh yeah, the wood.
It's a wood
yeah,
screw.
It's a wood screw.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You know what?
yeah.
I might actually have something like this. So it's a panned wood screw like this.
Yeah,
Oh, I might have some of these in the shop, you know.
Yeah, well,
I was just wondering if there was something special.
buy them stainless and then polish them instead of having.
Yeah,
to
I
have-
see. I actually have a box of new old stock chromed wood screws. So, yeah, I already have this in the shop.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought it was some sort of machine screw.
No, no, no.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
if there's an original here.
Oh, okay.
But that one might be. I think I have them in another box somewhere, but.
What's in there?
Well, we looked at this yesterday, but this is more.
Okay, yesterday Mike showed me this because we had a wheel embellisher bracket, right?
Oh.
Was that in here? I think it was. Somewhere in here. Oh, two
Nope.
minds are searching. It is in here. I didn't steal it from you. I'm pretty sure it was in here because we were talking about the Jag script, right? Where did it go? These are funny clips. What are these called? Do you know?
No.
No.
They may-
Oh, here it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's for these.
Yeah, so
Oh. For those.
yeah, so the wheel embellishers, these chrome wheel embellishers here are extremely hard to find. There's 6 of them there, so. And this is the clip that always goes missing to fix them to the wheel. Basically a chrome trim ring.
What they do is they take hose clamps, cut them off, bend the
Yeah.
end, and then they use hose clamps. To,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do that.
kind of.
But that's the original.
That's the original. I've never seen one like this. I want to take some photos of this because that's good. Oh, here's some of that sun visor hardware that's kind of hard to find.
Yeah.
It was the same as on the saloons, I believe.
Yeah.
So the fixed head, the drop head, and the Jaguar saloons use this sun visor hardware. You can't. Nobody's reproducing these, so it's kind of hard to find.
You know what that is?
Oh, that's E-type grab handle.
Yeah, grab handle.
Yeah, that's cool.
And there's a E-type ferrule.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a nice piece. Yeah, I'd be interested in that if it's an original. You know, you can buy this in reproduction,
I
and it's
know.
pretty damn good.
Is it?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
haven't
it's
seen
pretty
that.
damn good. The new ones are, anyways. I'm interested in an old one though. I'll put this on my own car, man. Yeah, so I want to buy that off you. Look at all the chrome clips. and finishers here. Oh my God! Look at them all! Look at them all!
Yeah.
That's too many. You have too much.
That's
Yeah.
Roadster door handles.
Yeah. Jaguar E-type stuff. Oh, here we are. The lenses for the
Coupe.
coupe. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah, this is a great box. I'm gonna pause for a second. I want to take a picture of this embellisher hardware. Okay, we're gonna geek out for a bit on XK120 cigar lighters, so bear with us. And I've learned here from Mike May that this owl eye cigar lighter actually has a different base, right?
Yeah.
And he was showing me that the way that the owl eye works is you actually have to hold it in and wait till it heats up, then take it out. Whereas these are automatic, you just push them in, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so the base is completely different design. And oftentimes you'll see one of these shoved into that base, which is kind of incorrect. And the telltale you were showing me yesterday, Mike, was the fact that the later style has some divots around the chrome ring that surrounds the base, and the originals do not. Look at that. So there we go. If you have an early car, oh, that's another thing to mention. The early car had the owl eye, then it went to the chrome, and then it went to the bake light. So that's the progression of cigar lighters for XK120. Awesome. So Mike just showed me this horn relay. I've never seen anything like it. So it's an early horn relay for early XK. And then there is one on your car there as well.
See, but it's different.
It's different.
Yeah, it doesn't have this outside. It
Oh, right.
doesn't have that.
Right, that little pulley there?
Yeah.
What is that
Well,
even
no,
doing?
it's a contact.
Oh, it's a contact
Yeah.
just sticking out of the side of the
Yeah,
thing.
there's still three.
Yeah.
But the later one is different. Anyways.
Do you think they used these for very long?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
only for a very short period.
I love the tracer wire on this wiring harness. I can't wait to deep dive into this car. We're going to have a lot of fun today. But yeah, look at those early horn relays. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
Holy.
Very long screw.
That's a specific piece of hardware, isn't it?
Yeah. And this is a reproduction.
Reproduction one piece.
Yeah.
And then we got an original here. And you can see it's definitely two different
There's
pieces.
another one there.
Mixed materials.
Yeah.
So
that's an original.
these are slightly different, I think.
No.
No? Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, it's just some of the tabs are broken off on this one.
Oh, yeah, right,
But
yeah.
you can buy the new part. These new the barrels. You just can't. That's how you get
Interesting.
these nowadays.
That's for the early early headlight switch, sorry. Yeah, cool.
About what's on the lens. One of these, I think this one is from this car originally, and it doesn't have anything written on it.
I think I have one of these units, new old stock in box, actually.
And they're same thing, but with Lucas on it.
Oh, yeah, look. Yeah, interesting.
Let's go in here.
This says Lucas on it. This says Lucas 490 on the base, but not in the lens. And this one says...
I don't know what it says. I can't see.
It doesn't say Lucas on the base, but it says Lucas, it's a 490. You see that? Oh no, they're both 490s. So just a different way of manufacturing the same
here's
part.
another one.
That's another 490. Yeah, and so just so everybody's aware, this is for early XK Roadsters that go into the into this housing here. So yeah, two different styles. Both would be right for the car, I would assume, right?
Yeah, those are probably reproductions over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, see here's
Again,
another.
I do have one of these new old stock in box somewhere.
Yeah. So,
I could pull it out for you if you
oh,
want it.
maybe that did have Lucas and it's just been polished off.
Do you think somebody was going hard on them?
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Oh, is it that one? Is it that one? No, it's... Okay.
I don't see
You can feel
any-
it. Can you feel it?
Can you feel it? I thought I'd probably prefer the ones that say Lucas on there, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, trunk
Light.
trunk lights. with the wood.
Yeah.
So this is how they fix the trunk light to the panel, right?
Yeah. This
Wow.
one's still got the screws in it, and that's still in there. And the originals.
Oh yeah, look at that lens.
I
I just bought the new kit, right? For $80, you get the whole kit, right?
Really?
Yeah.
It's not right.
Brushes. Just random electrical.
And
But that's really interesting. A piece of wood for a trunk light.
yeah, that actually screws to the
panel,
trunk
right?
panel,
Yeah.
And then the light goes in afterwards.
Brake light switches and reverse lights. These are all just same and common to other cars, right?
Nope.
No? Okay, we're going to learn something here every day. We're going to learn something here, folks.
Horn mounts, I
Horn
think.
mounts,
isn't it?
yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I want to. Because I have to yet restore the unit that we're putting on the fixed head. But I have 3 of these housings.
Well, this part's the same.
Yeah.
This part was
back?
either chrome plated,
Yeah.
and the studs came out here,
Yeah.
and that was for the 120, or they came out somewhere else. And maybe I don't even have any of the other ones.
So this is goes on the back of the car. It's a dual purpose light, reverse light, and license plate light.
I think I've got in that box down there. I think I've got another brand new one,
Interesting.
but not a repro, just a new one.
So chrome all the way around. Yeah. It doesn't look like the easiest thing to restore. But I need to do 2, so I need to do the one
really
for the coupe.
hardest thing is these.
The little lenses.
Yeah, not only were they vacuum formed, but look at how tiny
The
the
tiny
rivets,
stupid little rivets.
rivets
Yeah.
that hold them on.
Yeah, it's a fussy little job.
Yeah.
And then setting the rivets and not damaging the
Yeah.
plastic, right?
Yeah.
Restoration.
Okay, so we've been through that box.
That's the electrical. I think my favorite thing out of here was that coil of yours.
Okay.
I love that coil. Chassis? What's in the chassis box? Probably going to see suspension. Hub suspension. Yeah.
Shackles.
Yeah, these are handy because every now and then when I one time I accidentally sawed through one of these.
These are
Trying to take them apart.
buffers. You can buy all these now. These are
Yeah. It's stuff when you need it.
Yeah.
It's gold.
Yeah.
And when you don't need it, it just sits around, right?
Yeah.
Those are handy. Yeah, wow.
Idler.
An idler. Oh man, I was looking for an idler for so long. They're handed, right?
Yeah. I don't know which is which without.
So I got an idler and it came from Europe and I had to swap it around because they're different. And I made it work. But it was a lot of work trying to redo those idlers.
Too dark. I can't see.
You'll have a different idler in there, right? Yeah, so there's the idler down in there. It just steadies the steering rods here and balances it out with the steering box on this side.
We were looking for the color.
Okay, so this is an original front shock for an XK. You say they're Newton manufactured?
Yeah, Newton.
I've never seen anything like it.
You can rebuild them. You can buy the whole kit to rebuild them.
Really?
Yeah, everything comes from McMaster and on.
Are they American made?
No, English, but
Oh, okay.
the rubber seals.
Yeah.
That somebody has gone and
Yeah, there's some stamping here. Patent.
yeah,
Patent, and then over here is the number. It says England on it. Interesting. Original shock absorbers for an XK. Watch out, you're really getting gunked up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and wash my hands. I got another pair somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even know they ran
There.
Newtons. Oh, look at that. So,
WT. Yeah.
huh, interesting. Newton. Very interesting artifacts. Wow. Now I just put new conies on, you know?
Yeah.
start with this one. Okay. What is this? Bumpers and wow, look at that.
Oh, there's your things you were looking
Yeah, all those funny nuts and wow. Look at that. So much hardware, Mike.
You don't need any of this stuff, right?
Yeah, a lot of those. There's a thinner one. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell those little ones are
The
for.
thinner one. Maybe if it doesn't fit through the body, you can use that, right? Do you have any of those big nuts?
Probably.
Half inch? Because I found that one, right? And it's just so-so. You know, it's kind of been over-tightened and mushroomed. You know what I mean?
Put that there, because that's for this car.
What you got here? I don't see any.
No, this is that's an original front spacer, and this is what I used to
right.
do to, you know, to make the different.
So this is the spacer between the bumper iron and the body.
Yeah, it goes.
Yeah.
No, it goes.
This is an original one?
I believe so. Yeah.
Wow, is that crude or what?
Well, it was corroded.
Oh, I see.
All this stuff was corroded, and so that goes there,
Yeah.
and that goes there, and you can adjust it like that.
It's-
and then there are two rubbers
Yeah.
going there. So.
For the Restore, it's so easy to buy the kit, and then you know you're set. But if you're on a budget, maybe buy a bag like this, right, and try your best. Actually, these washers are really nice to have. Nice thick washers like that. HF's 1748s. Oh, there they are right there.
Okay.
This is, yes, I'll buy them. I've even had this color matched. That's really good, Mike. I knew I'd find HF horns here. There's got your wiper motor.
That's part of the heater.
Yeah, but these are, this might be another one too here actually. Oh no, that isn't. Yeah, so these HF horns, that's great. These are good rebuildable cores. That's fabulous. Got some wiper motors. Oh yeah, so that's like just like the one I was fussing with, eh? Yeah, 3 Phillips on there. Yeah, and the one on the back.
Yeah, that's what I remember. And probably a mount in here somewhere.
I heard that there's 2 different versions of this, but I
There
don't
is.
know if I believe it.
No,
Oh, there is.
Yeah,
There is.
We'll look at this car.
One of those mounts.
Yeah, this is the original. This was what I was talking about. See, they
always shear off. Yeah, because when they're under tension, they just shear off like a muffler mount.
Yeah, and the new ones though. See how thick these are? The new ones have got an extra
Yeah, I know what you
thing
mean.
that makes it not line up correct. I don't know if I've got them on here, but
Yeah, I love these horns. Thanks. These are going to be handy.
the
They're hard to get apart. Look,
you
somebody's.
can't see it on this car. I forgot.
Anything that says chrome on it, this could be a good one. Oh, it seems like it's heavy too. Oh, what do we got in here? What do we have in here, everybody?
Oh, they're knockoffs.
Ooh, let me see those knockoffs.
This came.
Oh, they're repro. Yep.
Yeah, the repros came from Tracy.
What I look for is roundness in this profile here. I don't know about those. I don't know. Hubcap. It takes so long to paint these.
I know.
And mask and paint. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Doorlocks.
Yeah.
Mirrors.
Mirrors. Look at those. I want to have a look at these mirrors. Yeah. I love mirrors. I'm a mirror hound.
Oh, really?
Oh, sorry. I only have one hand.
Oh, okay.
Clip on.
That's a high one.
Yeah.
That's an early curved one.
Oh, curved. Yes, this is what I'm missing. A curved one. So this is,
There's another tall curved one.
yeah. Curved.
Yeah, that's curved.
Is this yeah, this. I want to see this. So what's interesting is, yeah, the early cars have curved mirrors. There we are.
There's one.
Oh, look at that.
Still got the glass.
Isn't that amazing? It's a repro, but it's a nice one, isn't it?
That is a repro. It's just been rechrommed.
So now, do you know the cutoff for curved or flat, or
Nah.
do you know the deal with that?
Nah.
No?
Too much detail.
Too much. Too much minutia.
Yeah.
Could this have been a coupe one? No, it's busted. But it was a short one.
This is probably off of this car, because when it came, it was broken. There's a couple of glasses, but straight, not curved.
So I'm not quite sure if the mirror on our car would have been curved or not. That's the question.
I don't think so.
It wouldn't have been curved?
I don't think so.
Do you have any flat mirrors then? My mirror is really awful. I mean, I could get one cut up, but yeah,
That's awful too.
it would be this size, right?
Yeah, it's that size, but this is everything.
Oh, okay. I'm tempted by this.
Yeah, you might be right about being a reproduction, because
It
I don't
is.
think I'm beveled. I don't remember.
No, the original. I have one original mirror like this, and it is beveled, but it's not curved. Huh. Look at that. What next? What next? Spears. It's not chrome.
No, that's, why is this in here?
Those are good though. That'd be body fittings, right? That's body fittings. Handles. Maybe you have my early door handle here.
No, I don't.
Those are all trunk handles.
Yeah. It's more trunk in here.
Trunk handle. O-rings.
Or something. Steering column.
Somebody said these should be nickel. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think they were always plated.
Always chromed, yeah. I've never got into wiper blades. I know Trico make a lot of wiper blades, but I don't even know what's right for an E-type. You know what I mean? I should really learn.
I don't burn E-type, but
It definitely doesn't use these style. Oh, there's those early ones, but you need to find a refill on those.
well, there should be a box somewhere with new ones still in the, unless I put them on a car already. These ones, I think these are the right ones.
Those ones are kind of plain, very plain.
Yeah, see this is the right ones. I got them from Moss.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I got a set of those coming too, I believe.
Yeah.
For our car. And those are all early style, right? They're all. Oh no, there's a later one.
That's the later one. Don't know what it's from, but
Let me see. Do you have it set like this or not? That might be E-type, you know. Let me see. I think it might be E-type. You have a reference here. Yeah, that's E-type right there. All right, Mike's just brought out some of his extra fabric, and it's really amazing. There's some really interesting stuff going on these rolls. And this first one here is really something else.
German material.
It's some German material, Mike says,
topping.
for a top, a hood. Right, wow. And then, so we don't know, this probably is a 120 material, is that right?
I don't know which particular car that would be for, but it's it could be used on anything.
Yeah.
It's just a color that's kind of like fawn or.
Yeah, so if anybody recognizes this or knows maybe an application, please put a comments below. We want to know where this might be used.
And if you want it.
Oh, and if you want it, yeah, absolutely. The second kind of trifecta of rolls here is Rexine material. And Rexine is a really, really obscure, thin, non-stretch material that was used kind of in areas on easy to trim panels because it had no flex, right? So on the E-type, just a very few areas used this, like early under tray dashes and dashboard finishing pieces. And you have a lot of it here, Mike, and I definitely want to take some of this home with me if that's okay.
No problem.
And what's next?
This is
Like a green Rexine.
this is a leather
or
cloth.
A leather cloth.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is Another Swedish green. I don't know what application, probably Triumph or MG or something like that.
It's like the Rexine though, no
Yeah.
give, not a
Yeah,
vinyl.
very little give, yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very firm.
Yeah, and then this is suede green Wilton carpet.
Left over from
Yeah, left over from a
80
restoration.
yeah.
This is suede green leather cloth.
You call it leather cloth?
Yeah.
Jeff calls this, it has a give, yeah, Vianide.
Yeah, Vinide, called
Vinide.
different names. So there's, I don't know, about 5 yards there maybe.
Yeah, wow.
And then we've got some German tan material with a Dolby backing.
Yeah.
And there's probably, I don't know, maybe enough to do a top there.
So XK120.
Could be anything again, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, any high-end top.
High-end top would use this material.
Yeah, and this is Sun and Deck. It's called Sun and Deck. It's an American canvas, a different tan than this one.
Yeah.
And this has got the German backing again, but in black.
So
Again, any of these could be used for this, but the XK's never used black on the inside.
Right.
So it'd be okay on a fixed head, I mean on a drop head, because you don't see
oh,
the
you don't
inside.
see it, right? Yeah.
But any others, that would not have gone.
But this one might.
Yeah, you could use this, sure.
Yeah, and on the inside it would have what you call the German backing.
Yeah, it's called
Interesting.
Dolby or Dobby.
Okay.
Dobby backed. And then there's, you can walk over and look at this stuff.
Oh yeah, well let's not skip over this. So this is an underdash panel for 88
Yeah.
that you've manufactured. In the early style you say is one piece, right?
Yeah, one piece instead of two, and this is just extra moquette, which goes
On the back of the seats,
yeah,
maybe?
and makes the windlace. It does a trunk and different places.
I see. Okay, Mike was kind enough to give me a small sample of this Rexine, the very fine Rexine. I'm super happy with this because that's actually used in this finisher piece right here, and it's gonna make every car work on just that much more authentic. So thanks, Mike, incredible. I love it. All right, everybody, just set up alloy number 110 here, just to get a good look around it and a feeling for the beautiful lines of the car and the color here and the beautiful restoration that Mike May's done. And this is one car he's owned for an awful long time and spent a long time getting it right, looking the way it does here, splendid in the Washington sun. What a piece of art this is. It's rolling sculpture, isn't it? It's just so wonderful. So some things I like as we go and see down the driver's side of the car, we see how nice and straight the lines are. I really like that. Of course, got the PF 770 headlights up front. Really just so spectacular when you pull away from the car and you really get to appreciate the lines in this kind of light. Just moving in here, could definitely see these PF 770s. The silvered reflectors. Nice big spotlights on here. The chrome work. Mike even said that this car originally had chrome bumper irons. Look at that. We got the driving lights with the correct lens on here. You know, every little detail about this car is so correct. Of course, the original window frame, look at that. With the built-in catch. And a lot of little details like this, as we learned from Mike earlier. Screws in here. Wiper arms with the correct blades. Two-tone interior. Mike told me this is original old stock Connolly. How about that? Early dashboard. Really enjoying this. Can we see inside the trunk, Mike? Again, looking at the lines down the passenger side, really love how straight it is, how the covers fit. Get a look at the door here, how it operates and opens. So wonderful. Early cars have painted door seals, see that? Neat detail. The spats fit so well. These are really hard to get right. It's no small feat getting that fit right. On the trunk here, full complement of what we want to see, right? We got the tools. Maybe we can have a look at the tools.
Can't see.
So, correct tool roll, complete kit. Look at that. Got the pump. Now this is a shorter pump, right, Mike? It's not like the later cars, and very hard to find. Painted black like a Falls Hill car should be. And we got the jack. We got the jack ratchet. And on this side we have the wheel lug and the T-panel. There's another tool back there. Well, that's part of the crank handle here. And everywhere I look, I see unique things. Even all this hardware here is unique only to the Alloy cars. All this fastening hardware. Got the correct 1/2-inch dome nut. What else can I say? The trunk hinges are unique to the Alloy. Look at that. Yeah, what a great presentation. I'm in love. And hubcaps for the rear. Oh, look at those. Don't those look beautiful? Those are amazing. Then maybe we get a peek under the hood, maybe. And also, this is another unique detail to Alloy cars, is the fact that it has a filler. Does this work, Mike? Is it sticky?
Lock. You want to open it?
Yeah. It's pretty
I
sticky.
want to say it does. Wow.
We can cut it. Don't worry. How do you feel it, man?
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Okay. And so this is all unique to the Alloy as well. The way all of this is situated with the stud plates. Bezel on there. Carpet looks exquisite. Wool carpet here. Again, beautiful shut panels. The paint finish throughout this car is just amazing. And there you have it. Studless early engine. Beautiful. I think we were going over this a little bit before. Original radiator. Painted black as it should be, like a Falls Hill car. Black under the hood too, like a Falls Hill car. And this is the early hood, so it has a different support here than the later cars. And I love seeing that original chassis tag down in there. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful presentation. Now Mike tells me this car is going to be coming up for sale on Bring a Trailer in about a month's time. So I'll put a link in the description to this car when it does go up for sale. We can see what it realizes. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how much a top level world-class XK120 Alloy does bring. Fabulous, fabulous piece. So glad I came down to see this one. Wonderful. You're good? Yep. Yeah, keep going. Straighten it out. Straighten it out. It's good. All right, had to take the opportunity to get the XK120 Alloy in bare aluminum outside and really appreciate the glorious lines of the XK120 in bare aluminum. How about that, everybody? Isn't that stunning? I am in love. What would you do? Would you paint this or would you leave it in bare aluminum? I mean, that's a tough decision to make here, and one that Mike has to make. But yeah, I am in love with this one. Now, what's unique about this car as well is that almost 90% of the metal and aluminum we're seeing here is original. So if we go in and we have a close look, say at the rear fender, you can see the original hammer welding. I didn't know before that these were 3-piece, but there you go. The original metal proves it. What an amazing car. I just love seeing stuff like this in bare. It just shows how good the metalwork is, right? It's proof that it's really, really good car. Yeah, so this, believe it or not, is the area, Mike tells me, that's been redone by Leaping Cats, and it's superb. It's just like the driver's side fender, isn't it? An amazing machine. So this was originally a gunmetal car with the green interior here. And it has all the right details, you know, just like the blue car we saw. Same stuff. Louvered bonnet, that's different. Now, do you think some of these cars were delivered new with aluminum bonnets? No, I don't think. They were all just regular. Beautiful, original bonnet badge on here. Look at that. Lovely. Can we see in the engine bay?
Sure.
See that wonderful generator we put on earlier, eh? I love the California plate, 1951. That's neat. And another aspect of this car that I really do enjoy, here I'll get the prop rod for Mike. Oh, there we are, is the wiring harness he bought. Look at the loom and the sheathing covering the wiring harness. It's totally magnificent. So many correct details, like the starter switch here is of the early style, extremely hard to find. I love the way Mike's done just the ignition wires here with the plain connector like they were originally, and the wiring comes from the back of the engine around and underneath the distributor. Of course, the generator we installed earlier. Hooray! And another nice looking rad too, with the large core rad, the original style rad in there. That's really nice. The wiring again, look at the sheathing here and the way it's routed, different than the later cars, but this is the way the alloys are. And another thing I haven't commented on too is the way the inner panels are all done. It's totally unique to these cars, and it wasn't shared with the later steel cars. Another wonderful piece. Yeah, let's have a close look at that. There you go. Look at that. XK number 88. How amazing is that? Early intake manifold with no provision for air filter like the later ones. Really, really interesting thermostat housing with the auto switch on the bottom. If you need to address the electrical auto switch, it is not an easy task, nor is it dealing with the coil, which is way down in there as well. Awesome. Really falling in love with XK120s today. What a pleasure. Thanks, Mike. Oh, we got view in the trunk? Why not? Let's have a view in the trunk. Oh, look at that. Fully carpeted again. Another complete tool roll. Wow. This is where the pump should be, and Mike says he has another 20-inch pump coming to fit in here because the standard one is not the same. And again, the full complement of tools in here. You can see the fuel tank in there with those pads, and that's what the spare tire rests on. And that cutout in the fuel tank really takes away a lot of the capacity. So for long range, sometimes they deleted the spare tire and put a huge, big fuel tank back here. Wonderful. Yeah, nice. Okay, just tucking away number 88 there. What an amazing trip this has been. You know, really deep diving into these XK120 alloys, getting some work done. Drive of a lifetime in the Jaguar E-Type. I'm really glad I came down to visit Mike May, hear all the stories, and come to Hoodsport, Washington. What a pleasure. All right, everybody, Mike's putting the cars away. That's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching and geeking out with us on XK120 details. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.